Hey everyone, this is Christopher Brown here again from AlphaLifestyleAcademy.com. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at your odds of becoming a millionaire from the year 2020 to 2029. Now, the reason for that is because there's a census that is done every 10 years. It is currently 2022. The last time this was done was in 2020, and so they're not going to do another census until 2030. So some of these numbers are going to be out of date, but this will give us a general ballpark figure of what your odds of becoming a millionaire are. Now, with that being said, we do have different skills, different talents, different life circumstances. So if you would like a more personalized reading of what your odds of becoming a millionaire are, I want to invite you to visit secretmillionaire.alphalifestyleacademy.com, where you can see what your odds of becoming a millionaire are. Now, like I said, there is a U.S. Census that is done about every 10 years. It is currently 2022. The last time this was done was in 2020. And so in 2020, according to Google, we had 329.5 million people living in the United States. Now, you compare that to other countries such as Russia, as you can see here, they have 144.1. The United Kingdom has 67.22 million. So, as you do see here, the United States does greatly outpopulate some of these other countries. Now, we take that number and we compare that with the number of millionaires there are in the United States. Now, I did this before. I did look at your odds of becoming a millionaire, but the numbers that we had available at that time were from 2010. And they were expecting by the year 2020 that we would hit 20 million millionaires. So as you can see, we hit exactly that. So this is according to the almighty Google, and they reported on a global wealth report that says the total number of millionaires in the United States is 20.27. Now, what's also very interesting is the United States also added 2,251,000 new millionaires from 2019 to 2020 alone. So as you can see, the rate of people becoming millionaires is greatly increasing. Now, when you look at those numbers, you take a walk down the street. Of course, some areas there's going to be no, like if you walk in a very small town, chances are that group of the population, there's probably not going to be that many millionaires. But if you took a general population of the United States, put us all together, we went walking down the street, you would see that as of 2020, about 1 in every 16.25 people that you would walk by would be a millionaire. Okay, and this is in the United States specifically. Now, let's dive into this a little bit further. So, according to the almighty Google, it does say that the numbers of millionaires jumped from 2.4 from 2010 to 2015 to 3.1 million millionaires to be created by 2020, estimates this Boston Consulting Group. So, as you can see here, the pace of new millionaires is about 1,700 new people in America become a millionaire every day. So you look at yesterday, there were 1,700 new millionaires that were created yesterday. Today, there's 1,700 new millionaires. Tomorrow, there's going to be an average of 1,700 new millionaires each and every day. Now, the question is, are you part of those numbers? And if you're not, what do you need to do to be part of those numbers? What actions do you have to take? And what's going to give you the greatest odds of becoming those millionaires? Now, being a millionaire is not as prestigious as it once was because the value of the dollar has greatly decreased over the number of years. Yes, in 2022, we are going through major inflation, but that of what a millionaire is actually considered a millionaire has been decreasing for a good number of years. I've looked up different things on the internet to find out that to be really considered what they call as quote unquote wealthy or rich, you need to have about $10 million today. So to have the buying power of $1 million a handful of years ago, you would have to have $10 million to achieve that same rate. So let's look at this. Now, Bloomberg posted a story here, and it says being a millionaire is not what it used to be. Bloomberg cites the Bureau of Labor Statistics data to calculate that $1 million has the same buying power today that 341,000 did in 1980. Now, my father did not make $341,000 in 1980, so that was still quite a bit. But if you look back 100 years ago, so it took $45,000 in 100 years ago to buy what $1 million would today. So compare $45,000 to $1 million. That's a big difference. Now, I'm a member of Grant Cardone's Cardone University, and he has a course in there talking about millionaires and the household and inflation. So he's talking about the bottom percentage of income earners versus the top percentages. Okay, and if you compare 1960 to 2010, a lot of these bottom rankings, their income has stayed pretty much around the same, right? But in order to have the equivalent of what a middle class income was in 1960, you would have to make between, and you can see here, it's about $180,000 to over $300,000 today as of 2010. So again, $1 million is not what it used to be. We need more money to have that same equivalent. So again, we all have different skills, talents. There's even behavior patterns that will cause us to self-sabotage ourselves. So what I want to invite you to do is I want to invite you to visit secretmillionaire.alphalifestyleacademy.com to take inventory of your skills and your, all the assets that you have versus your disadvantages and what you have there, and to find out what your odds are of becoming a millionaire. So that's secretmillionaire.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, I had a blast recording this video for you here today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.